It's time for question and answer number 8. So we've got 20 questions. We're going to get right to it. And then I'm going to save a little bit of announcements for the end of the end of the video. It feels like a movie sometimes. Anyway, here we go. Where do you go? Or no, where's your go-to restaurant for amazing food? If I want amazing food, there's only one restaurant in Mattoon that we go to, and that's Cracker Barrel. That's just a family tradition. But if we were to go to the real family tradition, it'd be Po Folks. And there's no Po Folks in Illinois anymore. You have to either go to Florida, I believe Alabama and Georgia too, but I'm not for sure about Georgia. But I'm pretty sure that Alabama and Florida are the last 2 states to have Po Folks. And they are wonderful restaurants. Where's the best place you've been for taking walks? Fox Ridge in Charleston. I'm always open to new places, and if people know of any places around here locally, let me know. I love walking. I have a gazelle in the basement, but it's just not been used a lot lately because of one reason or another, but hopefully it'll be used again soon. What's quickly becoming obsolete? I think computers are, honestly. I mean, our phone is replaced, our alarm clocks, our cameras. They've replaced so much. It seems like it's a mini computer. So soon I think computers will be obsolete. What do you do when you hear something fall in the middle of the night while you're in bed? Well, if you all know me too much, you know that I don't really sleep a whole heck of a lot. And the other night, I was trying to watch one of my favorite movies in the front room, and I had put it in the DVD player, sat down, just got upstairs from my workout, because I work out late at night. And the light on the front porch is a security light, but it went on, and I heard footsteps. And instead of calling the cops, I called my mom. I still don't know why I did that, but I did. And I should have called the cops, but needless to say, I was very antsy, but I stayed up to watch the rest of the movie, and then went to bed. And my bedtime is usually pretty late in the morning before I have to get up. Just saying. What's the clumsiest thing you've ever done? Oh, good gravy. There's some times that I'm really not that elegant, as shall we put. And I can think of a lot of times that I've been clumsy. But the clumsiest, I'm going to go with, there was a time at work, I had my water cup sitting on the edge of the station, and I can remember seeing it go to the side, and I was just so lucky that it was water and nothing else, but it broke my cup, and I had had that cup for years. So while I'm devastated about me and where I put it, the placement of the cup, I'm also devastated that, water's everywhere, but I'm like, oh my gosh, my cup, it's broke. So I would have to say probably that's one of the most clumsiest that I can remember. Who in your life is the worst at using technology? Oh, I've got 2 people. My grandpa, I tried to give him a cell phone one year for Christmas, and he gifted it back to me, and I ended up giving it to the Department of Veterans so that some nice person could have a cell phone because he refused to use it. And then we have my mom, who just now got her first iPhone, and she's learning how to do everything, and right now her new toy is FaceTime, so she's enjoying that too much. But anyway, here we go. What outdated slang do you like to use on a regular basis? Raise the roof. I'm always saying, raise the roof. Now, if that's just outdated, so be it. But I love that saying, and I think it's a good idea to raise the roof when everything's going your way. What do you think about when you hear the word quote-unquote classy? When I hear the word quote-unquote classy, to me, classy means elegant and sophisticated and able to charm the room with just a simple hello, and My grandma had that. She was classy. And she was just the bomb in the bombshell, if you will. And honestly, there'll never be another one like her. That's classy. What's your worst quote? And then it got worse story. End quote. My worst? Oh, good gravy. I would say when we were on vacation, this would either be the next to last vacation before my dad left. And we were at Branson, Missouri, and Hayes was just coming out into like hitting it big with On a Good Night. And we were coming out of the thing to find our hotel, the entryway from where the concert was. And it was late at night, and our car got rear-ended. We got rear-ended. Yeah, we did. We got rear-ended by a guy eating tacos. It was horrible. I had to go to the doctor that night. My mom had to go to the doctor. My dad had to go to the doctor. I ended up having to wear a neck brace. It was bad. And just a vacation that you don't ever want to have again. But yet, I got to see Wade, and I got to see the concert. And it was a great concert, but it was a very painful concert. What near future predictions do you have? I have one that I know for a fact that I'm doing next Sunday. Next Sunday, I am making dinner for our family. And it's going to be pot roast with potatoes, carrots, mashed potatoes. Because Grandpa, I know he'll probably be like picking out the carrots and the potatoes. And also, I plan on doing some little side dishes like my famous Watergate salad. I have got dessert bought, which will either be cookies, peanut butter, or snickerdoodle. And then I have a cake or cupcake. I haven't decided yet because my family's so sick and tired of me making cakes. I may just do cupcakes because they're funfetti. And I got chocolate fudge funfetti icing to go on the white cake. So I really hope they enjoy it. It will be my first time cooking dinner. A big dinner. I've done like small dinners with hamburger helper and stuff like that. And the ones you stick in the microwave, but not something big. And this is my first crock pot dinner. So hopefully it goes well. If you were hired to show tourists what life is really like where you live, what would you show them and what would you have them do? I would tell them about being the biggest bagel capital of the world. And of course, we would have to attend Bagel Fest. They would have to probably pass out bagels to everybody. That would be what they would have to do. Other than that, our little town does not have very much excitement, I'm sad to say. What nicknames do you have for people in your life? I nickname everybody. No one is safe. Be it family, be it friend, be it ex-boyfriend. Everybody knows. It's like you get a nickname. That's the way it works. And if they don't like it, you were in my life, and now you're in the trash can. So, let's go here. What do you hate most and love most about your SUV? I have nothing I take that back. I don't hate it. I dislike it. That I don't have a CD player. I would love to have a CD player in my SUV. I also would like to have automatic start. Just saying. But what do I love most? I have a backup camera that is totally awesome. I also have lots of room. I've got fold down seats. I've got the SUV that I always wanted that I never thought I would have. So I'm pretty happy right now. How much do you think I like this question. How much do you think names affect the outcome of people's lives? I try to think that we make our own way, and no matter what we're named, it was just, there's always going to be a first, a second, and a third of everybody. I don't care what you say. But, as long as you make your own way, then people know you for you, not for something that your dad did or something that your mom did or blah, blah, blah. I like to think that we make our own way because we're all trailblazers. We all pave our own paths, and therefore that we shouldn't be judged on our predecessors. Okay. We're getting down there. Then we're going to relationship questions. Are you ready? What are some of the dumbest song lyrics you've heard in a song? You know, there's a lot of dumb songs out there that I will never understand. The dumbest song lyrics will always be anything to do with, she thinks my tractor's sexy, it really turns her on. What? I just don't understand that. Or baby likes to rock it like a boogie woogie choo choo train. Has anybody seen a boogie woogie choo choo train? Or achy breaky heart. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. Well, then take you to the emergency room, because if you have that much of a heart that ain't working, there's something wrong. Just saying. And of course, you guys know I like to poke fun a lot, so most of that is in good cheer. So don't take things personal. Where's the line between soup and cereal? Oh my goodness, I am very picky with my breakfast. I do not ever follow the package of the oatmeal, the instructions. I take just about half a cup of milk and put it in so I still get that oat and grainy texture of the cereal, so I can feel the grain and the cinnamon and the apple in my mouth. So it's more of an experience of flavor than it is actual eating breakfast. And then I have just about this much milk, and I don't get a whole lot of milk either. And I get this much apple juice so I can, get my morning going, and a banana, because you got to start the morning with a banana to feel energized and positive. Okay, here we go. What do you think you do better than 90% of the people? I don't like to think that we do anything better than anybody else. I would say that I'm an entertainer. I would say that I'm a people person, which some people are not. I love to talk. I have the gift of gab. So I would say definitely I'm a people person, and some people are not. Okay. What product or service is way more expensive than it needs to be? A product would be gas. That car gas lately, the price on it has been outrageous and through the roof. A service, sometimes when we get our cable bill, which is tied in with the phone and the internet and yada yada yada, that seems to keep going on the rise. It never drops, and that's ridiculous. Just saying. We've got 3 more questions. Ooh, here we go. What songs do you feel compelled to sing along with when you hear them, even if you totally don't know all the words? If it's a new song that I haven't heard and it's catchy, then I'm going to sing along even if I don't know the words. But if it's a song that I know the words to, or I think I know the words to, there was this thing on Facebook the other day about Keith Urban. There's a song out there where he says, take my cat and leave my sweater. Now, I always thought it was cat, C-A-T. But it's take my cap, C-A-P, and leave my sweater. I'm thinking to myself, really? Are we going to nitpick now over every little thing? To me, if you don't know the words, have fun. Life is short. Enjoy it. If you don't know the words, you might bring joy to somebody else by messing it up and singing the wrong words in front of them. Pull it up on Google. Make a joke out of it. Don't take life so seriously. Okay, here we go. What 2 films would you like to combine into one film? Well, that's easy. When you have a first and a second of any movie, sometimes the second doesn't live up to the first, or sometimes the first, but the second is outstanding. There is a series on Hallmark Channel that I love dearly. It's called Unleashing Mr. Darcy with Ryan Pavey. My heartthrob. He made that movie, which was outstanding. They made the second movie, which drew me in, called Marrying Mr. Darcy. But we still have more that they need to expand upon. Like, what happened to Jenna, which is her sister, Elizabeth's sister, and his best friend, their lawyer. I can't think of his name. It's escaped me of all of a sudden. But, in the book, Unleashing Mr. Darcy, they were the first ones to get married, not Elizabeth and Donovan. So it's kind of backwards. And I really think they need to right the wrong, do a third movie. Let us know if Elizabeth and Donovan are doing fine. Maybe an ex came back and ruined things for them, like real life. Because heck, real life, it can go down the gutter real quick. But, just saying. The last question, are y'all ready? What's something common from your childhood that will seem strange to future generations? When our store, like I've referred to before, I think his name is Billy, I don't remember his last name, I wish I would, but the song is called A Different Life. It was a different life when we were boys and girls, not just a different time, it was a different world. And you know what? That is God's honest truth. I heard the other day that they're taking these clocks that have the numbers on them out of the rooms in the classrooms for the kids because they can't read. Now, why are we sending them to school if they can't even read the clock? I know that we're getting into the electronic age and it's maybe not necessary, but some things in life is necessary. I mean, after all, we had to have algebra, and granted, we don't, and X still doesn't know why is missing, Just saying. So, I don't know why people take life so seriously. I don't know why they dwell on things, but they do. And, let's start learning to have a sense of humor, be more open and honest, and just enjoy life. That's my thing for you this Easter. Enjoy your life, okay? Don't be like, I don't want to live another day. I don't want to spend another minute, whatever. You can be down on whatever, but be grateful you're taking the air in and the air out of your body, okay? Next up is relationship questions.